Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed. Crypto.XL. Friends. Well, a lot of events have transpired since the last time I did the video. I do want to reiterate, a long time ago, over a year ago, I said that it was probably likely that Trump would win the election. In light of what has transpired, an election win is almost guaranteed at this point. Do realize it's been over a year and a half ago where this channel has propagated that most likely we're going to have a tremendous bull market, that there's going to be an inflow of funds coming into the crypto market, that the rates are going to be lowered, that the ETFs are going to crush, that there would be a Bitcoin ETF and there's going to be a Ethereum ETF. Over a year ago, I even propagated or estimated that there would be a Solana ETF and talks of layer 1 ETFs. So the track record at this point is amazing. The track record of this channel. I've also said that we really just need to be patient and let all the dominoes fall in place. As far as an assassination attempt is concerned, obviously we do not support or condone any such attempt on a Democrat or a Republican. It's completely absurd, and we definitely we don't want that. But keeping it non-political and keeping it crypto, keeping it investment-wise, let me also let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. Let's put that out there. I am an investor and an enthusiast just like you are. And I think that we're going to have a really, really good time heading into Q4 of 2024, Q1 of 2025. You're watching Crypto.XL while I bring you crypto wisdom, crypto news, and we stay engaged. Okay, so the topic of today, gentlemen and young ladies, the topic of today is how do we build a 30x portfolio? And the way how we build a 30x portfolio is to basically pick cryptos that offer good risk rewards. The portfolio in front of you is a portfolio based on such an idea, right? If you look at the portfolio, it's backed by Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. It's backed by Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Bitcoin for good stability, Ethereum for good stability, Solana for extremely high risk rewards. So if you look at the portfolio weighting, the stability of the portfolio, Bitcoin is 6%, Solana is 15%. That's where my 10x is coming from. And Ethereum's a small percentage wise, right? But we have around 20% of solid, about 22% of solid foundation that could also propagate decent gains. Now, the weight of my portfolio, a big part of it is DexCheck at 36%, because I think that DexCheck is really going to outperform. This is where we get a possible 40, 50x from these low caps and small caps, such as DexCheck. So we're saying from $10,000 invested today, roughly 10K, we would put 35%, it's almost 36% into DexCheck, 15% into Solana, 13% into VIA, 7% into Bitcoin, 6% into AI Tech, 5% into Chairs, 5% into Open Fabric AI, 4% into MAGA, 4% into DChat, 4% into Ethereum, and 2% into Xverse. Let me go briefly over the portfolio weighting and why I'm making the decisions that I'm making. So with DexCheck, putting 3,500 of the 10K into DexCheck, I'm expecting DexCheck to do approximately a 40x. I'm expecting Solana to do anywhere from an 8 to 10x, Octavia VIA to do a 30x, Bitcoin to do a 3x, AI Tech to do a 30x, Chairs. Now, Chairs, DiCaprio Chairs is a meme coin. It's a small cap, so this might end up doing an 80x. Okay, so wild card is a gamble, a very big gamble, because this one could go to zero just as easily. Now, moving down the risk curve, it's still risky, but not as risky as that meme coin. It's an AI coin, Open Fabric AI at 5%, putting $500 into that one. And this one could propagate the gain of 35x. Moving down the line, a meme coin, MAGA. Again, you see what's going on with Trump. He's in the headlines. He's going to be charting, and MAGA coins are going to do really, really well this cycle, taking our emotions out of it and just looking at making profit. Now, if we're looking at coins that can do ridiculous returns, the possibilities of which are possible, here's a coin that might be able to give you an 80x. And also moving along the lines is DChat. I expect very high returns from this one. So it's only 4% of the portfolio. And again, we're expecting really, really high multiples from DChat. Ethereum, we're not expecting as high multiples, but it's good risk reward. It's a good stability, large cap coin. The ETF is going to launch this month, so I'm expecting good gains from Ethereum. And another wild card is Xverse. So Xverse is gaming, by the way, and it's 2% with Xverse. So if you're to look at the portfolio, right, we have stability coins, which is your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and your Solana. And we also have the AI coins, which are going to outperform, that offer a tremendous amount of reward versus a low amount of risk for the reward equation. So these small caps, these low caps, and micro caps are super high risk, super duper high risk, but based on the amount of rewards that they could bring us, it's disproportionate. Meaning that, let's say you pick 4 AI coins and one of them goes to zero, well, you have the other 3 AI coins that can go 30x plus, right? So risk reward wise, these are really good value. So that's why I'm getting that much of them, and especially DexCheck AI, which is usually undervalued at this point, and it's also the strongest weight of this portfolio. And then for the lottery ticket coins that could end up doing like 200x, 300x, or some ludicrous number, I'm not saying that they're going to do that, but I'm saying there's a possibility to do that. And I call this a lottery ticket pick because I'm already assuming that it's going to zero. I'm not going to miss it if it goes. And out of a 10K portfolio, I would put $560 into shares. And another wild card lottery ticket pick is MAGA. This again could do ridiculous high returns, the 50, 80x kind of returns. And again, this is only 4% of the portfolio. So the coins that are more risky, that might go to zero, I'm not going to put as much in them. But those are still the coins that can end up giving you the outsized returns, like an 80x, etc. Right? And so that's how I come up with a portfolio that has a reasonable chance of giving me a 30x within a year from now in this bull run. Right? So stay tuned and make sure you stay dialed in because I'm going to be bringing you a lot more alpha. All right, so moving along and looking at the spreadsheet that we have in front of us and how we are going to make this 30x gain, I'm going to reflect on what returns I believe these coins can do. So we did mention before that the majority of the portfolio is DexCheck. This is a price now at approximately 3.5 cents. I'm expecting roughly a 40x from here. That would leave me a price of $1.44. Also, do remember that you don't have to wait for the coins to hit these price points for you to decide to start DCing out. Remember that you are in charge of your financial decisions and you are deciding what is good enough for you to change your life. Okay? Do not wait for an individual to tell you sell at this price, because none of us know for sure what price points are going to be hit, right? I'm just showing you an example of what I'm thinking, brainstorming, and what looks good to me and for my particular situation, right? So I might hold on to this depending on how the market's looking, where we are we close to Q4 2025, and what is the price point in Q1 of 2025? So in other words, I might change my mind on the fly or make a decision on the fly, even though my foundation is still going to remain the same. So again, make sure that you have a plan for when you're going to DCA out and what's correct for you. But let me move right along with what I think could possibly happen in the future. So DexCheck, I'm expecting a very, very large multiple from this crypto, right? 40x is actually, that's pretty big, and if you look at all-time highs, I believe it was 20 cents before. So that would mean that that would do around 7 times the previous high. So for that to happen, there would have to be a lot of capital coming into the market. So what I'm assuming is I'm expecting trillions of dollars to come into the crypto market, and I'm expecting some of that to spill over into the mid caps, the large caps, the mid caps, and the micro caps. So if that happens, yes, we could get some really ridiculous multiples. If the money that spills over is not as high as we anticipate, then obviously we wouldn't get the same multiples, right? I'm telling you what can happen based on the 4-year cycles if X, Y, and Z all fall into place, if all the stars align. And so far, if you look at the predictions of the channel, we're 10 for 10 pretty much with all of the things we thought were going to happen. These were projections that were made over a year ago when it didn't look like it was going to happen. And they seem like very wild projections at the time, such as us reaching a all-time high before the halving, such as the Republicans winning the Congress and House in the future. It hasn't happened yet, but it seems like it's going to happen. Such as the Bitcoin ETF passing, Ethereum ETF passing, and even a consideration of a Solana ETF. I mean, these are really wild predictions when they were made at the time. And what I'm saying that I see going forward, or what I think is going to happen going forward, is we're going to have a huge influx of capital coming into the markets and into the pockets of Americans in general because of the presidential election and because of the incumbent needing to stay in a position of power. And to stay in a position of power, the people have to feel good. They have to feel like the economy is doing well. And if you look at how the stock market has been doing, Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, they're all at all-time highs. All of them are at all-time highs. So it's a matter of time before this good feeling or the asset prices pump and spill over into crypto. But that won't matter as much if there's not as much money in the hands of retail. So I'm also expecting at the second drop of the foot for retail to get a huge influx of capital through basically federal programs, subsidies, such things as expanding the child tax care credit, making it affordable for first-time home buyers. Here's credit to buy a home. Here's $10,000 for everyone. So stimulus checks. Basically, I'm expecting the American people to get funds from the government. Lowering of taxes, in some form or some way for the American people to get funds from the government. And I'm expecting the surplus to eventually feed into the markets, especially the markets we care about the most, the crypto market. But let me move on with the 30x, shall we? So you look at Solana, right? I'm saying Solana is going to do approximately a 12x. And these multiples, again, are in a really, let's say a bullish market, really good scenario. As I said, dotting our I's and crossing our T's. If all of these things check out, everything I just told you, if everything happens according to plan. Now, since no one can predict the future exactly, I'm also anticipating a shock somewhere in this plan where we have a wick down that no one expects, right? In other words, I'm expecting the unexpected, or what I will say is that it's possible that we have something that no one expects. If that does happen, I see it as a buying opportunity, a way to get a huge discount on coins that are going to 20x, right? So if we get that wick, let's say I'm expecting a 4x on Ethereum and we get that wick to the downside. Well, this 4x turns into a 6x, if you get my drift. So these wicks are going to be buying opportunities. But let me move on with the coins. I'm saying VIA is currently at around 13 cents, can do a 30x, which will leave us at a price of $3.90. $1,000, $1,300 invested today could turn to almost $40,000. I'm saying that AI tech, I skipped over Bitcoin because we're saying 3x for Bitcoin. I think that's quite optimistic. Let's go on the low end. Let's go on the low end and say a 2x for Bitcoin. Could turn $646 into $1,300. AI tech, currently at 11 cents, 30x from here. We'll put AI tech at $3.46. It will turn $576 into $17,280. Yes, guys, I realize that these numbers sound absurd. I do. I realize that these numbers sound quite optimistic. You're right. I realize that these kind of gains are not gains that you can get in the stock market. You're absolutely right. I also realize that these gains are the kind of gains that sound like lottery games. You're absolutely right. But these are possible. These are possible because it happened before, right? Cardano did 150x. Matic did 800x. Solana did 1000x. All of this happened before, guys, right? So everything I'm saying right now, it seems unlikely. It seems absurd. It seems kind of like just overly optimistic. But what I'm saying is that it's happened before and it's a possibility. Something is going to happen again, right? So I named a few coins here, and these coins are more valuable or more likely to appreciate than the average coins and do what I say that they're going to do. Doesn't mean they're all going to do the same, but the likelihood is higher. Okay, that's why I'm mentioning these particular coins. If you look at shares, this thing is so low. The market cap is so low. It's so tiny. It's near all-time lows. This is a meme coin. I'm saying it's possible that it does a 70x, and that would turn $531 into $37,000. Insane. Open Fabric AI, 19 cents. I'm saying it could do a 35x. That would turn that would leave the price from 19 cents to $6.77. Imagine buying something for almost 20 cents and it turning into $6. Insane. That would turn $483 into $16,900. And feel free to, pause the video and look at this sheet. But these are the gains that can be propagated. And this is roughly a 32.7x. So that would take $10,000 invested today, and it would turn $10,000 into $328,000. And again, Dex check, Solana, VIA. All right, guys? If you don't remember anything else, I would focus on these right here. I focus on everything else, of course. I'm also really big on a Trump coin. I think it's going to do really, really well. But look, time is running out as far as the ability to accumulate. We don't know when we're going to get the God candle from Bitcoin. I feel strongly that the God candle is going to come. I feel that as we get closer and closer to Q4 of 2025, it's like an hourglass. Time is really, really running out. And at some point, we will get that God candle. And if you come in after the God candle, the amount of gains that you would get in this bull market it would just be very, very different, right? You just missed the 20x gain. So if you come in after that God candle, you come in after the portfolio did a 20x, right? So it makes everything you're doing a lot harder. But if you've been sticking with the program for this long, if you didn't sell, if you were actually accumulating while we had that pullback, then I think you're on the road to greatness. Very good job with what you're doing. Stay focused, stay mentally agile, prepared. Don't let anything get you down or knock you off your goal. The plan is very simple. It's slow, methodical, and if you're following the plan, at times it might seem boring. It's actually pretty boring. You don't need to trade in and out, and we're not traders here. That's not what we're doing. We're slow, we're methodical, and we're buying the dips, and we're taking advantage of these opportunities. Also, remember to have cash on the side. Always remain liquid. In a bull market, bear market, sideways market, upside down market, no one's going to come knock on the door and tell you, hey, the market's going to drop 40% tomorrow. Make sure you have something ready. No one's going to tell you that, right? Things unexpectedly happen. And when the unexpected happens, you want to make sure that you're liquid, right? That's all I'm going to say. Do remember to take profit on the way up. I will also say that, right? Because I said Q4 2025. I'm saying that according to the charts. That's what I'm expecting. It doesn't mean that if Bitcoin goes up to 150K by next month, that I'm not going to try to take some profit, guys. That's not what that means, right? So at the same point, we have to be reasonable, okay? We have to be reasonable at the same standpoint. If we get to a point where we get life-changing gains or a situation where we could seriously change what's going on with how we're living, then at that point, we should probably act. It doesn't mean we get out of the market, but it means that we make sure that we secure the bag, okay? But everything is going according to plan. You don't need to get out of position. You don't need to do anything crazy or anything, far-fetched. Just remain the course, and you'll continue to do what you need to do, and you'll be the champion in the end. But shout out to the Patreons. Do remember that I send out buy alerts. The Patreons have been getting buy alerts. Mavia is up over 100%. A lot of these coins are bouncing back, and we've been buying the dips. We remain stoic while the market panics, and we have a plan. All right. This has been Crypto.XL, and I will see you at the top.
Welcome to Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed